Do you think that the impatience will hit basketball in the same way that it has hit football?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. And I think it'll work a variety of different ways. But to your point,
it feels like you're random.
You have boosters throwing millions of dollars around for NIL to buy players. And if they don't see the results, they're going to believe the problem is that the coach couldn't get what they were supposed to get out of the players, and they're going to be hesitant to reinvest into the program. So if you're an athletic director or university president, you've got to consider that. It's much easier to get people to throw money at something new than it is to throw money at the something they just watched underachieve. They're having this problem at Rutgers.
So it is that's interesting. I haven't thought about this. That a major reason for this is that people are, it's not the five guys that always kind of put up the money so you could under the table it. There's a huge group of people that feel invested in it. It's almost like, it's almost like the Packers, right? Where they've got like the public ownership of said program is now the case. And so you feel like I have a stake in this.
You got 100 people who are throwing real money at this thing, and they say, we're not giving our money to this guy again.
Right.
So they're dealing with this at Rutgers right now. They went for it last year. They go out and get Dylan Harper.
Oh, and Ace Bailey.
And they buy Ace Bailey.
Yeah.
They spent millions of dollars.
With no result.
Yeah,
so
terrible result.
Terrible. They were bad.
And by the way, Dylan Harper is absolutely awesome. And Ace Bailey should have been amazing. He was.
He was. They were both good.
They were both good.
The problem, the thing they did there, think of it like they were the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
They had all this money invested in like two dudes, and the rest of the roster was bad.
Yeah.
So the problem they're having now at Rutgers, you go back to these same money people, and you're like, all right, we need another $5 million to build a basketball team. And they're like, what? We gave you $5 million last year. You had two top 5 picks.
Didn't even make the tournament.
I'm not giving money back to you. Wake me up when you got a new coach who can do something with top 5 picks, and that's when you'll get my money again. So now Rutgers picked at the bottom of the Big Ten, and it's the beginning of the end for Steve Pikiell, probably, because once they give you all the money to go do the job and you don't do it, it makes it much more difficult to get him to give you the money the second time around. And that's where the AD, even if he likes you, understands, hey, I've got to pull the trigger on you because I can't get these guys to give me money anymore for this program until I get rid of you.
It just feels like college is just going to be constant revolving doors, because as we were talking about, put your opinions aside, right? Whether it is Brian Kelly or whether it is, maybe you didn't think Billy Napier was good, but he was good before he went to Florida, or it's James Franklin, or it's Hugh Freeze, or it's Mike Norvell. All of these guys that we accepted are good.
Dan Mullen.
Yeah. All these guys that we accepted are good are now deemed not good, right? And so it's like, is it them and their inability to coach, or is it now that this stuff is going to be infinitely more random? Like our guy Mike, I told them yesterday, the Florida State guy I follow who's an alum, he's actually in the golfing world, and he posted, he was like, okay, that's it, bye Mike. And it was a screenshot of StubHub that there were lower bowl tickets for $8.
Right.
That's the end. You can't have $8 seats on the 10th
Florida
row.
State, when you're playing your football
and
coach.
And you're playing Wake Forest.
Right,
you're not playing Samford.
Right.
Like it's untenable.
It's going to be hard for him to survive this.
Right.
To your point, to answer your question directly, I think it's more random.
Yeah.
And I think it's more random now because the things that used to be advantages for just like a handful of schools, they're not really advantages anymore. Everybody's kind of working at the top of the sport with the same type of resources. And
think about the guy at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who that. You go around and poll people, say, who is the football coach at Texas Tech? Nobody knows.
Right.
Nobody. It's Joey McGuire.
Yeah.
They spent $1 billion on the roster, and they ended up in the top 10.
Same thing at basketball at Texas Tech. Same thing at basketball at Texas Tech. They're preseason top 10. Why?
How?
They paid $4 million to JT Toppin.
Right.
Yeah, and they spent like $5 million on a softball player.
So I wonder if this is what's going to happen.
The talent is more spread out than it's ever been.
No. What's happened in the NBA, which is in 90% of the cases, the coach is not highly paid.
Oh, yeah.
The roster is. Right?
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's going to change in college athletics.
This is something I've been
now, right? Just get the $1 million coach and the $1 billion roster.
That's right. I've been talking about this for a while. Coaches get mad when I say it.
Right. Because you're not important anymore in the same way.
Because they watch a basketball player, and the numbers have increased dramatically in recent years, but like at the beginning, it was like, and we just gave this kid $750,000. Now it's like $7 million, but
Right.
a few years ago it was like, and we gave so and so $500,000, and they were bitching about it. Like, can you believe? And I'm like, bro, you make $5 million.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, but, and I'm like, think about this at the professional level.
Yep.
The manager of the Mets does not make more money than Francisco Lindor.
Nope.
All right. The coach of the Grizzlies does not make more money than Jaren Jackson Jr. College athletics is still the only place where the coaches are making more money than the players.
It's all about them.
And when that should get flipped.
It will.
It should.
Doesn't it feel that way?
Coaches should not be making. Listen, I don't care what anybody makes, but like the idea that the football coach at a university makes 10 and the best football player at that university makes 7. In reality, what we know is that coach should maybe make 5.
And then nobody's going to want to coach because
the player should make 12. Or in reality, the player should make 40 and the coach should be making 7.
It's literally the only place they have authority, except for the Miami Heat and for years the San Antonio Spurs.
There's a couple always out there.
Rick Carlisle, right, probably matters more.
I remember like Mickey Callaway, he was from Germantown, and he got the Mets job. And
but in fairness, if Tyrese Halliburton hated Rick Carlisle would be gone. Like,
I mean, he might be the type.
Maybe.
Although they
Luka got him fired.
I know.
Luka got him out there.
That's right.
Luka got him canned quick.